Hello, guys. Welcome to Just Talking Sports. I'm your host, JD, and today we're going to be talking about the game we just saw. Denver Broncos, we put up like 30, 37 points, 38, I don't remember, but we put up over 30 points against the Kansas City Chiefs backups. It feels pretty good still, even though we lost the previous two games, especially the Bengals game, how we lost that one, but it still feels good. It still feels like how it should. Especially 9 years out, not making the playoffs. It feels great. Shout out to Bo Nix, 4 touchdowns. I think he had over 300 yards. He almost went perfect in the first half. Uh, that that play that we had the first touchdown, where that weird so much movement in the backfield, and then it ultimately it ended up in Marvin Mims' hands on the end around, and man, I think it was a reverse actually, a weird reverse, but it was nice. Marvin Mims had a good game today, in my opinion. Cortland Sutton, I'm glad we were able to get his incentives. We were able to get him paid. I I, I don't know what to say. I don't know how to judge this game, especially since it's the against the Chiefs backups. I guess we did what we should, and we did what we've been doing all year, demolishing the bad teams and just competing with the good teams. I am curious to see what we do against Buffalo. In Buffalo, I wonder how the weather's gonna be. I wonder how big that's gonna play. How big of a part that's gonna play. I wonder. I'm kind of nervous, but it doesn't matter at this point because we made it. I'm kind of nervous how Bo Nix will handle the pressure. I mean, he has nothing to lose. I mean, to be honest, but I am curious to see that. I'm curious to see. I mean, I heard Buffalo's defense wasn't extraordinarily good, but I heard they were playing decent to end the season. So I don't know. I hope it's a good game at least, because we all know. Oh my God, we all know if it's a blowout the first game, you already know who's gonna be crying. The Bengals fans. And I'm sorry, guys. I know this is about the Broncos. We talking about playoff teams and stuff, but the Bengals, man, on Instagram, Bengals fans, not even Bengals fans, just people crying about the Bengals. The Chiefs let them win. The Chiefs let them win. It's like, are the Bengals not allowed to win more than 9 games? Are the Bengals not allowed to get off to a faster start? I mean, it's very embarrassing that you have that much talent and you cannot get off to a faster start. I don't know who's to blame. I know part of it could go to the owner or the GM. Part of it can go to the coach. I don't know. I don't think it's the players. I know they had the contract issue with Jamar Chase. T. Higgins, I think he was kind of nicked during the season, so I wonder what that was. I know they're gonna lose him next season, so that team's gonna diminish a little bit. I bet they could bounce back pretty good. I think they could draft receivers pretty well. But yeah, I it doesn't matter, They should have won more than 9 games. Bengals fans, you shouldn't be crying that other men, like, why are you relying on other men to do y'all's bit? Like, just handle y'all's business. If y'all would have handled y'all's business the whole season, y'all would have, y'all probably would have been the way y'all are talking. Y'all probably would have been where the Steelers are at or where Baltimore's at. But I guess we'll never know. Anyway, Broncos country, we are in the playoffs. It feels so damn good. Thank you, Bo Nix. Thank you, Sean Payton. I was losing faith a little bit after the Russell Wilson season, but man, Broncos country, let's ride.